Hello everyone, welcome back. A little bit of a different change this time around. I'm experimenting. So instead of playing music on the computer, I'm playing it on my phone. And the reason why is because, I realized my phone is really quiet. My music's really quiet anyway. So I guess it doesn't really matter whether you guys need it. I guess it doesn't matter too much, I suppose, whether or not you guys are listening to it. And the thing is, I've been avoiding my most of my playlist pretty much because it's almost all going to be copyrighted content. And I don't think you guys are going to listen to it anyway, so I might as well listen to stuff that makes me a little bit more upbeat. I've been pretty negative in a lot of my videos, and that's pretty bad. So I'm gonna try real hard not to let anything influence me anymore. I'm gonna try to be a bit more positive. Yeah. So for those of you that are curious, the podcast, the music that I was playing before consisted of a mixture of the Transistor soundtrack, which I had purchased, and the Payday 2 soundtrack, which I had also purchased. So this was all stuff that I had specifically purchased. I know that copyright wouldn't work that way, but I might as well give it a shot. At least I would have some grounds for I can prove that I have bought this. And I know that iTunes is an odd thing, so I'm not going to bother with that. And I know for sure, 100%, the Street Fighter soundtrack, which I also listen to, which has Capcom as its main thing. Oh, what was that? Was it? Is she using a dagger of distortion? Oh, she is. Oops. Okay, well, now she's dead. I was just gonna say, Capcom, I know vaguely has a lot of issues with people using their content in videos, so steering way the hell away from that. But yeah. So if you guys want the music back, just let me know. I'll put it back on. But for now, I'm just having a little bit more music, stuff that I really enjoy, and I'm hoping that it makes me play a bit better. Because I tend to, when I play, I usually listen to either podcasts from people or I actually listen to just music. I rarely play silent. I think that the game doesn't. I don't know. I suppose it should have something with it. You can do crawl with something without. And what is? Oh, I forgot to save my macros last time. Whoa, that was half my health. Okay, I'm gonna move diagonally down. I'm gonna put my Ring of Fire on. And then I'm gonna Mephitic this area in case he's there. And hopefully I can catch him before he gets me. There you go. Okay, good. So what I did there was I preemptively fired off my Mephitic Cloud in the hopes that he would walk into it himself and then get confused. There he is now. I'm going to use Mephitic Cloud here. Oddly enough, that actually went straight through all my stuff, including my my repel missiles, which kind of sucks. Oh, so he apparently drowned. That's kind of sad because he actually has throwing nets. Artifact plate now. No. But what can you do? I'm gonna use Blink a lot more here. I'm gonna try to create big gaps between me and my enemy, and then I can pelt them at range with my magic dart. And if I do end up having to add that little bit of extra firepower, I'll add the ice throw frost once my fires run out. I haven't really got any great spells yet, any good conjuration, so I'm on the lookout for that. I just need to keep making sure. Joseph, that's fine. Let's throw frost at the porcupine. I'm not really sure what I should do against Joseph. I think I should just throw frost at him. Hopefully he dies. There we go. Yeah, I'm aware, by the way, of the lag between my voice and the audio and the game's input. I'm not sure how to fix that. Again, this is a very budget setup. It's not that insane. So, you know, I don't particularly have the tools yet to fix that. Once summer break comes along, though, I will definitely invest a lot more time into trying to figure out how to make these as good as possible. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up. There's quite a couple of things that I wanted to bring up, but I'm not really sure if it's a good idea. Lightning bolt. I want to use lightning bolt, but I feel like it's really loud. You know, I need it now. I need it for the damage. I'll probably get rid of it later when it ceases to be useful. But for now, it is going to be my only damage, pretty much. I will be using lightning double zapping like that, but I won't be discussing it too much because I think it's spoilery. And it's not the point of the spell in the first place. Like, the only reason why I'm using it is because it's a bolt spell, and I just feel a bit silly if I don't double zap with it, because that's what it's meant to do. Yeah, I don't know. Most people just use it as a regular bolt spell though, and that's fine. Alright, so first thing I want to kind of make clear. Can I double zap him? I can. Ooh, awesome. So a couple of things I want to make, I guess, known to you people. To you people. That sounds dumb. Yeah, one thing I guess I want to make known is that later, by the end of this year, hopefully, there will be a podcast in the works for Crawl. It'll feature myself. It'll feature my, I guess, two best friends. Yeah. My two Crawl buddies, Mega Slime and Cannibal, Bob the Cannibal. So hopefully that comes out. There's been a couple of hiccups with the time schedule, so we haven't been able to record the first episode, but, you know, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we eventually get to the point where we can get a lot. We can get a couple of episodes recorded. So this podcast will be pretty cool, I think, because, you know, there isn't a lot of discussion about Crawl that's hit the airwaves, I suppose. It's not a lot of audio content, it's mostly written. So, you know, having another place to talk about Crawl might be good. I don't know how good yet, but it should be okay. Alright, so I'm getting pretty badly messed up by these elephants, because, of course, I have no fighting, I have no health. I'm actually going to turn... Ooh, I left Charles on for way too long. I'm going to start training fighting, and hopefully that's going to be pretty effective. Let me see, I can't double zap that, okay. I can double zap this, right? I think so. Yeah, I'm just pretty much using my double zaps, so the lightning bolt hits them twice. You need fairly good awareness of how to position yourself, especially so you don't kill yourself. I just did one that could have killed me, but I'm trying to, you know, use my damage as effectively as I can. So it's okay. I think that's a double zap. I think this is a double zap that hurts me. Yeah. If anyone is able to code and watches this video, please feature request orange highlights for double zaps. That'd be so good. Ever since I started playing, when I had to play Air Elementalist for the challenge, for the Greater Player Challenge, I was really annoyed by how much I had to look up just to figure out how to double zap. Like, it's not a really known mechanic unless you like specifically look for it, or you do stuff like this. Or you're like me and you just like enjoy researching stuff, looking up vague mechanics to, you know, see if I can improve my win rate or your win rate. Like, unless you enjoy doing that, you're not going to find it, most likely. So, you know, like, stuff like that. Like, how do you know that aiming at this wall when the hippogriff is here with a lightning bolt will zap it twice? Like, that's not very... doesn't make a lot of sense. This is going to probably kill me. Oh, well, he decided that he was too good for me, and he just walked into all my flames, so there you go. Let's see, can I do this? Cool. Okay, that was dangerous to spend even a single turn in there. I could have died, but hopefully I don't. Hopefully it's okay. With my training, I just decided to start picking up fighting, because I have so much in Conjurations already. I don't really need any more. I might actually just turn it down and also put dodging up as well. So I'm starting to train towards my mid game. Freezing Cloud, never mind. Everything I said just went out the window because I need to start training ice and air as well. I'm going to start training ice a little bit, and I'm going to turn the focus off fighting. I'm going to keep ice up. I want to get my Freezing Cloud up and running as soon as possible because it's going to be pretty good damage. It's good damage because you can do stuff like this, where they just have to walk through tons and tons of clouds, and ice clouds do. I don't think ice clouds do consistent damage, so they're very strong. Let's double zap that Komodo. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Oh, another thing. I'd like to just, I don't know, say that I'm really thankful that everyone's like been so supportive with this channel. I literally haven't got a single negative comment yet. It's pretty insane. I didn't expect that at all. But I think at the same time, I need some negative feedback just to keep it real. I don't think it's a balanced opinion yet. I don't think there's no way that literally no one dislikes my videos. Like there has to be at least one. And if I can help that person, like not help that person, but if I can improve myself to get that person to enjoy it, well, that's even better. I want as many people learning, or at least like enjoying what I do, as possible. So, you know, whether that's negativity, whether that's like a style that I'm doing, whether that's whatever, pretty much like if I'm too negative in a video, if I'm like too if I don't give really good advice that video, some's like just dislike the video. I'd honestly really want to see some dislikes. I have a second YouTube account which I use to watch like other videos. Like this is before. Conjuration stuff. Okay, let's just ignore what I was saying for a second. Also, I realized that I have the wrong ring on. That kind of sucks. Yeah, just like to. I don't subscribe to my own videos, but to my own channel, but like I note, because like looking from an outsider's. Oh, no, it's not really. But I would dislike my own videos if I had done something really poor. And I don't want to like go and dislike my own videos because it looks like I'm fishing for like pity and stuff. But I would really like to see a couple of dislikes on videos that are just crap. Like if you think my videos are crap, go ahead and dislike. But as long as you leave a comment, I suppose. I really just I'm looking for some good advice, some good like feedback, I guess. That's honestly more important to me than, ooh, it's a bolt of fire. Oh, awesome. I guess I'll use that. Bolt of fire and ice cloud. That's a pretty interesting combination. Anyway, so yeah, if there's like negativity, if there's like stuff like that, just go ahead and say you don't like it. It's really good. It helps me out because I can improve myself. Obviously, I think I'm too negative. Like the person who watches my videos as my like, it's Mega Slime. He like watches all my videos to like make sure that I'm not saying the wrong stuff all the time. And he's like he told me I'm pretty negative, and I'd have to agree. During that I suppose that whole period with the ogre, I was really trying to stay upbeat, but I just slowly like kind of delved into madness, I guess, because it's really hard to stay positive when you know that your game is like a train wreck. That game I felt really uneasy about, and the main reason is because I just played like normal basically, and that got me killed because my character's a lot weaker than usual. Not that I play only easy classes, but I compared to the other combinations in the channel, that was clearly not on the same difficulty. It was a little bit harder. So not insanely hard, but just harder than before. So I played the wrong way, I suppose. Not the worst way, but probably with not enough respect to the difficulty of that class. Whoa. How the heck did you get there? Mate, that's not cool. Maud, please. Baby. Okay, so I need to just run away. I know it's bad to, like, go over here where there's no area for me to... there's, like, I'm moving away from the cleared area, but the reason why is because I don't want Maud to be killing me. Wow, that was pretty high damage. That lightning bolt is actually doing a lot of damage right now. That's really good. Apart from that, yeah. So, you know, that character was a little bit tough for me, honestly, to play. It's very... Oh man, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, it's kind of a challenge, I suppose, to you know, keep up your attitude, even though, like, I feel really whoa, there's a lot of guys on the screen. Ow. Okay, I'm actually gonna go down a different staircase. This is too dangerous. I'm kind of getting annoyed at those swamp worms. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay positive when you know your character's probably gonna die. Like, I knew that character was pretty dead by my first rune. I didn't even know what I was gonna do. I'm surprised I even got 2 runes, actually. So, you know, it was kind of tough. And obviously my performance was, like, not great. I played. I guess it's just giving excuses now, so I'm gonna stop that. What I would actually like to say, Poisonous Cloud. That's a beautiful spell as well. I can't really decide whether poison or ice would be better for this character. I think this dagger and whip can go. And let's identify the potion. Berserker Rage. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, let's not give excuses anymore. Anyway, so if I do something bad, I'd really like to see some dislikes, or at least, like, some comments telling me what I did wrong. Obviously, I can't please everyone, but, you know, I don't have a very big viewer base. I have, like, 70 really cool guys, like, really awesome. Can't believe I have that many in the first place. So, like, you know, I can do I'll do what I can, I suppose, to make sure that everyone, as many people as possible, get the best possible experience, because, you know, Crawl's a very small community. There's no reason in trying to alienate anyone, really. Like, we can all get along. Obviously, when you have really huge communities, there's going to be a lot of contention between everything, because everyone has a different opinion. But Crawl is not huge. It's really close. I've mentioned this before. Like, I don't think there's any reason why we should alienate anyone, even, like, players who have, from a I suppose, optimal perspective. Even if they have, like, the worst possible idea, you can just help them. You don't have to, like, call them idiots and then, you know, whatever. Like, I don't know what we would do. I know that sometimes there's, like, some contention over certain topics, because, you know, everyone's passionate about this game. Everyone really does enjoy the game, so obviously heated discussions will occur, but when it comes to platforms like this, and, like, the Chaos Forge wiki and stuff, I don't think there's any reason for us to, you know, be dividing ourselves when we're not actually that big anyway, so that's my personal opinion. I'm not really talking about the game. I don't think that really matters for now. We're in Lair. I've done Lair, like, every single time, so pretty consistently. I've pretty consistently covered it, so, you know, if you guys want, I guess you can go back to my other videos, check it out. I think I do okay. I think it's alright. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. I still think that my Hillock was probably the most fun character so far. It was really, like, actually no, I don't really have a favorite now. Thinking back, I know it sounds, like, kind of dumb because I haven't even, like, done this for very long, but, you know, I'm already starting to think about what I've done, how I can improve. I think it's going to be a constant, you know, struggle to keep up with, at least, like, maintain myself with a schedule, with, like, all this stuff. It's been really fun to, like, try to keep on track with all my stuff. I'm heading back to the known. Very optimal strategy, by the way. Whoa, I nearly killed myself. Ouch. Yeah, this is why I don't really enjoy double zapping. It involves a lot of spoilery stuff that eventually ends up killing you anyway. Let's Mephitic Cloud here, and then put some flames, and then ice, and then ice. So the way that flames interact is that you can never override a tile worth of flames. So if there's a fire tile, your ice tile will wrap around it. Am I getting a new spell from him? No, just Poisonous Cloud. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm just using like some really basic, I guess, tricks in regards to the clouds. I'm just using Mephitics and Conjure Flame to like a little kind of like manipulate where the clouds are going, so I can get the best possible shape for me. It's a little bit I don't know. Alright, I just looked at my phone. Sorry. Someone is calling me out for some reason. Not calling me out as in like out of my location, but like they're just being very mean. I don't like it. No, I don't really mind. Being mean on the internet's funny. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I had a point and then I completely forgot it, as I am wont to do. I tend to do that. So I'm going to return to trying to be as positive as possible. I'm going to try to actively. I know I said this last time, but I didn't do it very well. I just have to keep reminding myself, basically. Alright, cool. We're actually making some very nice progress around inlay. I don't know why I have a two scrolls of invulnerability. Get them out of there. I don't want to accidentally MR minus myself. Yeah, this freezing cloud is doing some nice work against these enemies because it doesn't miss, and none of these enemies are resisting cold, so it's just doing a ton of damage. Like I can just place it down willy-nilly and they'll just all get hit by it. Except in this case, this is kind of scary. Let's summon 2 boxes of beasts and then move away. Hopefully the beasts will cover my escape. They didn't really do a great job, but they gave me enough mana to cast another lightning bolt, which is probably enough to kill them, and clearly it did. Yep. The cool thing about Ice Cloud is that you can kind of ping at them with non-fire conjurations while they're still inside the cloud, so they take like 2 lots of damage per turn. And if you place it in the path that they're going to go, they're not really that, because of the way the AI works, they're not really going to step outside of the cloud. They're not going to like go out of their way to step out of the clouds, I suppose. Like they won't. Say for example, I do this. That yak is going to try to hit me and not move out of the cloud, even though it's this obviously smarter thing to do. It's one of the perks of just having a single player game. Your enemies don't. They react fairly predictably, which is good. Having enemy predictability is pretty awesome. It leads for more consistency. And I think that's like kind of a mantra now. These days I've been saying it a lot. Consistent play is the best play, I'd say. The ogre, the final like video about the final video of my ogre series. I didn't make the optimal play, as in like I should have cancelled immediately. When that blue sentinel, I suppose, marked me because I was on low HP, and that's my fault. But at the same time, given the information that I had, I wasn't exactly ready to. What's this? Stuff fire. Okay. I don't really need that. I think the conjuration is going to be better anyway. Yeah, but given my knowledge at the time of this character's out of steam, he needs to probably save as many consumables as possible because the next part of the game is going to be really hard. The consistent play was just. Oh, sorry. I guess it wasn't really consistent. It was more the fact that the teleport afterwards was really delayed because I didn't want to teleport at no mana. And I had to explain this a lot because a couple of people brought it up with me. They said, "Oh, why don't you just teleport really early?" And I had to respond, and I said, I have 1 teleport scroll left. I wasn't sure if I would even die in that encounter, and like probably 8 or 9 times out of 10, I would have been in just as bad a situation from the teleport because I was at no mana. I had absolutely none. That was my fault. but I was also marked, which meant that I would have attracted literally everything, and then I would just be in like the same situation about 5 to 10 turns later, but in worse shape because I don't have another teleport. So like I know ultimately that death was my own fault, but you know I picked a specific like action and it didn't work. I'm not excusing myself by any means, but ooh, Escaden's Battlesphere. That actually seems like a worthwhile pickup because it adds to my damage. I'll pick it up, I guess. Whoops, I accidentally left this porcupine alive. I'm gonna go upstairs and memorize it in peace. I still have 15 spell levels left. That's pretty good. So far I've been using just my Freezing Cloud and Lightning Bolt as the main damage spells. Everything else has been pretty much only for utility's sake. So it's not too bad, I guess. I don't know how people do it, but they end up with like really clean spell lists. Like they have like maybe 10 spells at most. I already have almost 10 spells. I don't know how they do it. It's pretty incredible. I'm gonna try to craft a really like clean spell list. And by clean spell list, I mean there's no like random crap in my spell list. Like let's see what's in here. Like throw frost, they wouldn't have it in there. I guess they would unmemorize it, but still, they'd have like none of this stuff. They just have like Freezing Cloud and Magic Dart, and I don't know how they do it. An example is Bob the Cannibal, who I've played, who I introduced to the game a couple of years back. He's gotten fairly good now. He recently did his first 15 rune, and he had like not even 10 spells. Like it was insane. He was a full deep elf caster, and he just didn't have any spells. Like I was so confused. I saw his list, and he just had like, I think he had Lich Form, Firestorm, Iron Shot, Haste, Control Blink, and then like Summon Butterfly and Repel Missiles. And then that was it. I was like, that's crazy. You don't even have like Bolt of Fire, Fireball, all this stuff that I consider like really cool spells. And he's just like, no, I didn't need it. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Shout out to him. Maybe he's watching. One day he will be. I assume he isn't. That's alright. And no, I'm secretly very, very disappointed in him. If you can hear that, well, good on him. He knows. Yeah, so I've been ranting mostly this whole time, and the reason why is because I don't want to complain about the game. This mage is doing fairly well on his own. Volcano. Okay, so let's magic mapping. There's one up there. I probably want to Mephitic this and then just leave. Never mind. I blinked and it got me back to the stairs, which is good. I'm going to use Lightning Bolt to draw a bunch of stuff here, and I'm going to go down a different set of stairs. I'm going to rest up first though, of course. Okay, so the volcano is really far away, and I'm pretty much waking up the whole floor. So I need to teleport the second I get out, pretty much. Let's put my Ring of Fire on over the Ring of Poison Resistance. I need the regen pretty bad. I accidentally messed up and used Lightning Bolt when I realized I shouldn't have. This is kind of dumb. I'm attracting a lot of attention because of the amount of noise that I'm making, which really sucks. Let's blink and then use... Whoa, that was dumb, that was dumb, that was dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Let's blink again. Holy crap, that was a complete accident. I was not thinking that. For those of you that don't know, the reason why I'm scared is because I have a Ring of Fire on, and that means that I have RC minus. I just unwittingly used Freezing Cloud, and it just nearly killed me in one hit. Like, it is not to be underestimated. The danger of getting hit by a freezing thing while you're RC minus. It just does so much damage. I took like nearly 35 damage from a cloud. Like, that's pretty insane. I actually don't have any spells. Oh, I picked up some cool stuff. I might pick up regen. Ow. Yeah, don't ever underestimate RC or RF minus. You will take so much damage. It is possible to get one shot. Like, the one-shot situations that normally happen are usually because there was someone who didn't have RF or RC. They had a negative. a malice to it, and that just destroyed them. So yeah, don't do that. That's the one cool advice for this part, I guess. Alright, so I remember that there's a lot of dangerous enemies outside, so I'm going to go ahead and read a teleport before I leave, and just, get on out of there. No worries. Alright, so I can just Ice Cloud. I'm just going to be using... Oh, I need to get rid of that ring. Good thing I remembered this time. Last 2 times I went to Ice Cave, I actually forgot to get rid of my Ring of Ice. Whoops, I completely missed that lightning bolt there. That was a targeting error, not a spell error. I'm just going to keep firing some bolts of lightning, blah blah blah. No worries. I'm making sure to keep the axe inside the freezing cloud, even if it means tanking 1 or 2 hits. I'd rather do the damage to them. So for example here, I'm just going to make sure that I'm going to stand my ground here, and hopefully the 1 or 2 elephants that hit me will die before they get more than 1 hit off. And nothing even hit me there, so there you go. Freezing Cloud also has the advantage, I guess, of slowing the reptiles. It's not a big advantage, but it's a cool thing. The only issue with my current spell list is, again, Lightning Bolt's really loud. While Freezing Cloud is fairly soft, Lightning Bolt just wakes up everything and pretty much immediately alerts everyone around you that, look at me, I'm a big caster dude, kill me. It's the equivalent of shouting that. Okay, let's get rid of the Wand of Random Effects and Polymorph, and also the Javelins, the Immolation Scroll, Lignification. Yeah, these all can go. There's no worries. Those. I'm still thinking about Bolt of Fire. I will eventually pick it up, but who knows? I could be able to pick up Glaciate. Ice Magic is done, actually. I can turn that off now. I'm going to turn on Stealth, and I'm going to leave Conjurations up for a little while. Spellcasting up for a little more, and I'm going to focus Fighting. So again, I'm just trying to get as many like survivability skills, I suppose, as possible. Whether this is through direct stats, i.e. the fighting and the dodging, or whether it's through just like utility kind of defense, which is stealth. I just want to get as much as I can, pretty much. Okay, so that Mamba is probably going to kill me. I'm going to summon a box of beasts early, just so I can, hopefully... I have no mana, that's the main issue. And as we know, being on low mana is dangerous. I'm going to use the blowgun, and I'm going to shoot some career at it. Some poison needles at it, and then I'm going to back away. Alright, so... Oh, this needs to go here. There we go. Let's Mephitic and then shoot. Actually, Mephitic is pretty loud as well. I just realized. It doesn't matter. I don't think it is as loud as Lightning Bolt, but it's pretty loud. Alright, so everything's walking into my ice blanket, so they end up all getting frozen, and I don't even have to fight them, which is great. Book of Changes. That's a transmutation book. I'm not really interested in it, mostly because transmutations aren't conjurations, which I am looking for. Alright, cool. We're at last 7, so I think I've been recording for a little while now. Not sure how long, but I'll probably finish Layer 8 and then, call it an episode. Maybe do another one tonight. But yeah, like, again, too negative, just dislike the video. I won't take it personally. Try not to. I don't think I'll get depressed, because, I've already stated exactly why I want people to dislike the videos. So, I don't think there's any harm in getting them. I think it's a constructive feedback. I don't know if it does anything to YouTube analytics or something. If it does, then, I don't know, maybe I'll just ask you guys not to, but, I just want some fair warning that my content's boring or negative before I like just make too many videos in that manner, and then I just end up making all this stuff that no one really wants to watch. Whoa, there's a lot of guys. Okay, so there's a lot of enemies, but right now they're not all melee threat. They're not all highly dangerous melee threats yet. The Spiny Toad is among the most dangerous. So I'm gonna just use my Freezing Cloud effectively. What was that? Oh, he offers me knowledge of Venom Bolt. Nah, I don't want it. I'm gonna shoot one more Lightning Bolt and then I'm gonna go up. I said one more, but I'm gonna keep shooting until there's anything I need to run from. Like Josephine, she's dangerous. Also, while I'm at it, I might as well get rid of this Octolab plant. It's actually pretty easy to do so, because I have clouds. Is there anything in here that I need? Not quite yet. So I'm just constantly checking the spells that I've got on access, and the reason why is because, of course, I don't want to miss a spell that could potentially save my life. I want to keep as many. I need to be constantly affecting my build, so as to say. Just because, you know, I think it's important. I accidentally went too far with my mana wasting, so I had to use the Wand of Fireball, which thankfully hit. I don't really know what it would have done. What I would have done if it had missed. Probably would have just tried it again and maybe died. Mephitic this Death Yak and then just hit him with lightning bolts. I'm not too afraid of using loud spells on a floor I've already cleared because obviously there's not that many enemies left anyway. I'm kind of forced to use lightning bolt on high enemy targets, difficult enemy targets that I can't exactly deal with without it. I could use Freezing Cloud, but that would mean taking way too much damage in terms of turn count. Like, I would have to sit there and wait for my clouds to finish it off, which is really dangerous because I'd essentially be tanking for that whole time. So I'm just gonna. So with this character, with this Hydra, I'm just gonna lay down a ton of cloud and just make him walk through all of it until he dies. I'm never gonna let him get into melee range with me, which is good. It's a good practice as a mage. Just don't let things get into melee. I noticed now that I'm using Blink way more than I usually would, which is really good. I think Blink is a great spell. I might be dead here. Let's Mephitic and then back off a little bit. I need to blink again, but kind of scared. Let's use a box of beasts. Hopefully that will distract a couple. That was my bad. Ow, ow. Okay. That was a bit more risky than it needed to be. I don't really like this layer, the swamp one, mostly because it's really tough. There's a lot of spiny toads and mosquitoes and frogs, which are all faster than you. Oh wait, I think I'm not sure if the mosquitoes are faster than you. I'm pretty sure they are, but can't confirm. But the spiny toads definitely are, and having a lot of those around you is really annoying. Can I do anything here? Let's just make a whole bunch of freezing clouds, shall we? Yeah, there we go. And I don't really have a quiet way of dealing with these enemies. I have to just pretty much lightning bolt them for now. I don't want to stair pull that Hydra. Okay, well I guess I have to. Whoa, I died. Whoops, that was my mistake. I completely did not remember that the stair pulling thing worked. So as you can see, I'm really not that great of a mage. I completely forgot that that was a thing. That was my bad. I will do another one of these. This is no worries. I'm actually okay with that. My win rate's way too high anyway. I'm normally about 11 to 12% win rate. Actually no, I'd say I'm about 25% win rate, and so bringing it down to about 60%. I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 60% now. That's still pretty high. That's alright. I think as long as I can maintain a 50% win rate, I think I should be okay. That was 100% my fault though. That was dumb. Yeah, mages. Whoops. I don't find them as consistent. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. My bad.